So he's gonna be our tour guide. So we're gonna get to this, and we're gonna look at this beautiful city that we, yours truly, have built. So Big Milk Cartons, take it away.
Alright, so this is actually the current part that we're in right now. We did a lot more over there, but we're working on the kind of modern city part right now. This is our first skyscraper. We have automatic glass doors with pressure plates. So if you kind of
Beautiful,
just come in here, we got a front
beautiful
desk.
automatic doors.
We're probably going to turn this into an office building. But right now there's no interior work. We just kind of finished this building. So we also have elevators to get to each and every floor, so you just press the button right there and you can go up.
Working elevators, beautiful. Oh, 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 look at that.
So yeah, once we get a lot more interior in here, it'll look a lot nicer.
Definitely, we're gonna do some more interior in this. This
But
is also all still work in progress, so don't get all crazy like, ah, you didn't finish. Nope, we're still currently building, so the next video we could have more, or we could have less, or we could have the same. But we're definitely building a ton more.
we do have a top floor up here. If you get all the way here, there's stairs that'll lead you to
I'm just
the
gonna fly up here.
top part. And you did not add the panes right there. Well,
Oh, where?
it was a part right there. Anyway, yeah, this is the top part.
Probably.
Pretty high up. You can see kind of everything. That is the beach area over there. You can see some beach houses that we did. That's our big mansion over there. It's the baby mansion. There's just a lot, so we're just gonna go down there. So just stand in here. You can also go over here. We can view all the way down the floors. I'm just gonna jump down there to make this quick, cause yeah, you know, I'm not going down all the elevators.
No going down the elevators. I'm just gonna continue flying.
Now over here we have a parking garage. I don't think we're gonna build any cars in here just because of the way Minecraft is. You know, we can't really fit that many cars in the spaces, so it's kind of just, you know, for show. Set the mood a little bit. So that is a parking garage.
We currently have two unfinished, but will be finished, baby skyscrapers, if you want to call it. This we're debating on if it's going to be a motel or some more office spaces like that. We have another one that's over here that's has yet to be finished as well. We've been currently just working on that big one. We just finished that big one, like just before we started this video. So we're bringing more city. We're thinking about building some bridges. We were debating on this road. This road may be changed, so in future videos, don't be alarmed if the road changes.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be more like an actual road with like stone rather than the bricks, but we just have the bricks for right now because they kind of, you know, they stand out. You know, they're different. You know. Going to be where we add the next area, but obviously there's like nothing here right now because we're working on the city part.
Just remember, ladies and gentlemen, work in progress. This isn't fully done. I feel like we'll be doing episodes on how far we get. I wouldn't even call them episodes, but...
So now we are back at the normal street. This is kind of the neighborhood area, and this kind of stretches all the way out there. So I mean, just to show you what I mean, this is like just a basic house that we built here. You know, it kind of has like all this stuff in here. You know, you got beds, and chests.
Ooh, beds. I think I might take a nap here.
I'm gonna lock you in there, and
oh, cool.
another room, and we also have an attic up here. Each house is like completely different. This is just one of the many designs that we have. And that's about it for that house.
This big, nice one. Look at this. Beautiful. This was our very first house when we first started this map. It was somewhat of a tough build, but we managed to do it. A lot of complications with this one. Mike, you want to tell us anything more about this?
Well, it is our own design. We did come up with this ourselves. As you can see, there's no interior. Have not got around to doing that because we're just more busy as like adding stuff like trees and landscape and more houses.
The interior will be hopefully done if we get around to it. We've been doing a lot of building, like he said. It's been a lot of building, a lot of building. Most of these houses that we've done were designed. Some we tutorialed, because we just want to make a city that looks nice, you know? Doesn't matter if you tutorial them or if you create your own. It's just, you're still building, so it looks nice either way.
That's why the tutorials are there,
Exactly. Hashtag tutorials for the win.
But yeah, this is the upper deck. It actually wasn't going to be here when we first did it, but it was added in, and it actually looks a lot.
Complete flat.
It looks a lot nicer when it here. But
this was a complete flat roof, or not roof, but area, and Mike's creative idea came in, and we dropped it back a few, and this is what we came up with. So now, this is what we're gonna do here. We're gonna take you over to the mother of all mansions, the beautiful mansion that's just chilling over here. This is a mansion that I mostly built.
Yeah, this is basically all him.
Yes, I did this from tutorial, thinking that it would be a great idea, but it's not. It is not fully finished. It will hopefully be fully finished by the time we either upload the next video or whenever.
So the front lawn for this mansion, we got some jebs up in here. Got a nice ass fountain. Got some fireworks right here.
Oh, beautiful
just
fireworks.
To set the mood, So moving over, this is actually just a small little community. What? I got him.
It's like Mortal Kombat stuff. Anyway, back to the tour.
Anyway, yeah. So this is the kind of the small area. We didn't really focus too much on the animals, as well as the farm. Will probably be expanded eventually, but right now, it's just kind of small because it's not that important. But anyway, coming down the street here, this is my house. Like
nice
I live here. It resembles
How
the channels.
cute.
Like the channel's colors and stuff. So, it's just kind of small, nothing too crazy. Over here is my 6-year-old brother's house that he attempted to build. I did the inside over here for him because he needed a house. So.
And if you are a fan of my channel, which I doubt, I have a troll video of me trolling him on this map. So if you would like to go watch that, go watch that.
Over here we have the portals. The end portal and the nether portal. Obviously it's super flat, so there's nothing really crazy going on here. But it's for, aesthetic, for show. We're not gonna take a trip into the end, because,
everybody knows what the end looks like?
A couple houses down here. I guess we'll start there, since we already showed the tour. The mansion. So we're gonna go in here. This is the current modern house. Just gonna close the doors.
This was a build done by Mike. Yours truly. Him.
This is the kitchen. You got the stoves, aka the furnaces, because
some of them drinks.
Texture pack.
Oh.
This is the refrigerator. You just press the button and the door opens, and you get greeted with some bacon or some steak, whatever. Texture pack is, Over here we got the living room. Big giant plasma screen TV or flat screen or whatever, Yeah.
Pop a squat up here, man. broke. I can't play with it.
Out
Oh, well.
here, we got the deck, and if you come over here, we got a staircase going down to the house's very own pool.
Ooh, beautiful pool.
And we got a diving board right here.
Cannonball.
So going back to the house, there's also an upstairs area where the bed
We're
is.
just gonna leave those doors open. We ain't worried about them doors. We just gonna leave them open.
And we'll close them later. The actual furnace is the chest, you know. And yeah, so that's about it for that house, you know. Kind of just little designs. This is the log cabin. As you can see, there's not really interior in here other than the beds and the ender chest and the house, or not the house, but you know, the room. So
Most
coming
of
back
these
out,
houses have and don't have interior because we build them and we move on because we don't want to spend too much time on interior. Just like with the big mansion, we don't want to spend too much time. We just kind of want to build some, make it look nice, and basically that's what we've been doing.
so right here is the pathway to the beach, but we're not gonna go there yet because we actually have a street down here that goes to the beach houses, and that's where we'll start.
Ooh, beach houses. Tell me more.
So let's head down the street some more. And right here, you know, we got like
Follow the yellow brick road.
it's
Follow the
actually
yellow brick
red.
road.
I think you're colorblind. So right here, as you
Again,
can see,
no interior.
once again, no interior. Yeah, got some flowers on the outside, a little bit different. Once again, there's the
what
beach
beautiful
area. Yeah, I shut the door on you, and
Yeah, you've been shutting the door on me, man. It's okay. It's understandable.
I know. We're going to be heading towards the beach area, and right here we got some nice houses. And this is I think that's a garage. I don't know. I can't really
That's the
tell.
garage.
This is the upper deck here. You know, you got some that was a nice
Keep
little
closing the-
right there. It's a
Keep
nice
closing the door on me.
So this is the room. You should be touring this house since you built it.
But yeah, you just toured that house, so that's the room. This is your garage. You could put something in here, but the way Minecraft is, like he said, it's too hard. Back has nothing in it. This is our nice, beautiful, right under the porch pool. As always, it's always beautiful. You take a dive, you know, swim around a little bit, go home, and eat some chitlings or some shit.
As you can see right here, this kind of has like a kind of road integrated. We're still trying to decide on that, but we'll let you know when we update next time. Anyways, moving down the street, we got another nice little house. Come upstairs.
This is another house that I built in.
Furnaces.
I did do this off of tutorial because, like we said, what are their tutorials there for? To do them.
It's a lot easier just to follow steps.
If you're smart enough to follow the steps, you're smart enough to build it. It's okay. It's good. This is another one that I built. As you can tell, I'm not really creative. This is what it looks like without being creative.
Yeah, this is an original design by him.
This is original. I did my best. I know it's bad.
I mean,
don't
it's
criticize
really
me.
not
I tried.
that bad.
Oh, Mike, you're trying to boost up my confidence. Thanks, man.
However, this random spot right here looks a little odd, but yeah, you know, it's not that bad. Anyway, so
Oh, I can't even fit
coming,
my fat ass through the door.
moving down the street, this is original design by me. I built this right next to him. We were doing them at like the same time.
Look at the creative difference. Look at the creative difference, as you can tell. Very creative, very creative. I really like this house.
Did take the time to do some interior. Sorry, I'm like blowing into the damn mic. Anyway, I did throw in some interior here. You got the chests, got the wall furnaces, even threw on the painting here for, you know, the wine. Can't forget the wine. Got a clock right there, and then up the stairs, you can actually look over down into the little like sunroom kind of place area. Got some bookshelves, some armor stands, you know, and their chest as usual. And that's about it for that house. So now moving over, we actually got the birch trees coming up now. But not for long, because we got the palm trees on the beach. This is the big beach house that we did just recently. Did add some interior in here. Got, you know, a little like window seal right here. Got some furnaces. What?
Gotta change this real fast.
Oh, Seal Gourmet making changes on here. Change it all the time. Anyway, this is the bed.
One thing leads to another.
Come out here to the balcony. You can actually look at the lake right here. I mean, I would say ocean, but this isn't really that big to be, you know, classified as an ocean. So.
Also, ladies and gentlemen, this whole thing of water was built by us.
Yep, it had to be done from scratch because, as you can see, this is a oh fuck. As you can see, this is a super flat world, so we had to manually build the entire lake by ourselves. Basically what we did was we used TNT after integrating the sand for the beach. We used TNT to blow it up, and then we had to completely like build a layer like this. I'm gonna show you. We had to build a layer like that, just completely just under the water, so the flow would be corrected. And I broke another block being an idiot.
Let's move on from the sand and the nice looking house over there. Look at that pool. Look at that pool. Wait a minute. Let's showcase this pool. Oh, look how beautiful. Nice beach house. Nice
got like
beach
a
house.
hot tub right here. You know,
little hot tub. Little nice big pool right here for the adults. And this was built not by us.
The second yacht, this was actually built after that one. We used different blocks. He used different blocks to make it look a little different. This was a build
for all him. All credit goes to Charlie Foxtrot here.
This is the bottom deck down here. You can look out there and actually, you know, you can see out into the water. Cause this is below, you know.
We have no confirmation of what he is putting down here. He told us last time that he may put bunk beds or may put rooms. He never
like specified.
Really told us what he was gonna put. Here's his nice little pool.
Anyway, yeah, this is beautiful. The little pool in the back, and you can also come up here. Oh, the door's open. Anyway, you can come out here, get a nice little view, and, you know, keep going. If there was a steering wheel, it would be right here. This was where, you know, you kind of like the main quarters, you know. I'm very bad at explaining, I'm sorry. This is another beach house on the sand. If you come in here, you can kind of, you know, see nothing interior wise. Once again, I don't know what this is, why there's a sand pit inside of the house, but yeah.
This was supposed to be changed. This was my doing.
Uh-huh.
Well, while I'm here, I will change that.
But anyway, as you can see, these are some palm trees, and no, you cannot grow them. We had to manually build them. You know, just kind of use jungle wood. Threw some cocoa beans on there that look like coconuts, but, you know, they're kind of like spread out everywhere. So moving down, we actually have a dock right here.
Nice, beautiful dock.
There are
these
some
nice, beautiful boats.
extra
Take these boats for a nice little swims. Oh yes.
We're gonna take a boat over to the bigger yacht over here.
While he takes a boat, I will just casually cruise behind him.
And as you can see, you can just like climb up right here. And this is the bigger yacht, also built by Charlie Foxtrot. This is the back pool. Pretty nice. If you come in here, this is where, you know, like a main room. If it begins to rain out there, you would basically just come in here and hang out with your crew or your friends. The ladder leads up here to kind of the same, you know, layout as before. The steering wheel in here, turn the boat and stuff. It's the top area, and shut that door right there. And that about covers the beach part. Still deciding if we're gonna go out more for a different area over here, but we will let you know. It's turning nighttime once again, and it kind of circles back to the skyscraper right here. So we are going to make our way over to this part over here, because we did not cover it yet. This is...
Kinda lost you here. Oh, I see you. Never mind. I saw you fall.
Once again, that is a build by my 6-year-old brother. No need to pay attention to any of that, because it's just, you know, this right here. I don't even want to talk about the history of this. I feel like someone will probably piece it together, but I'm just not gonna talk about it. So right now we're just gonna call this the Demon House. There is some interior in here, not really that much, kind of just like a bed and some decorations. Damn doors. Oh my god. Okay, so the roof, you know, kind of some cool shit up here.
Nice demonic stuff.
Yeah, you know. Moving down the street, we got a fort right here. Kind of a castle-like fort. As you can see, there's like a lava for defense, and you gotta cross a bridge to get over. And there's also a drop-down, kind of like chain door. So
Don't get shot if you're not invited.
exactly. We got a tower right here. There's basically
Nice.
4 towers, one right there, there, and there. And you can travel through them. So, you know,
Travel
like if
through
you're,
each one of them.
if you got a bow, need defense, you can shoot from up here.
Whoa!
And if you don't want to travel through them, you can also go to the very top. And you can shoot from up here, and you can also view from outside of the wall. Alright, so I'm going to take you guys down to the bottom. Like I said, this is a fort, so it's pretty like flat land. So if we come in here, there's a little bit of interior, you know, you got an ender chest, you got the beds. It's basically just like a little room inside of the fort. You got like a bookshelf there. You have your enchanting area here. You know, more rooms, basic necessities for a house. So moving up to another house we got right here. It's pretty nice.
This was another house done by me here. I'll do the touring on this one. Come upstairs. You got these nice, beautiful steps here, surrounded by some nice quartz blocks. Come up in here. Here's your living quarters area. You watch TV right there. Got your little furnace-looking dishwasher thing here.
That's a stove.
Here. It looks like a dishwasher in a way. Something. But anyway, you got your upside-down refrigerator here. Don't mind that. You got
I think
nice
that's a cabinet actually, but you know.
Is it supposed to be a cabinet?
Yeah, it's a painting, supposed to be a cabinet.
Looks like a fridge. Got your nice little bed here, you know, take your little naps, have your little fun, you know, get busy. Anyway, moving on. You got your ender chest and your regular chest hiding up in here. Nice, good, beautiful view of everything else in here. Good old floor looking nice. Back upstairs, back outside. We're gonna go move on to the beautiful pool that's out here. Very beautiful, surrounded by courts. This build was actually really easy. Like, a 5 to 10 minute build. Looks really beautiful.
I like the texture
As you
pack
can see,
a lot. And these blocks,
the
it looks
texture pack,
nice.
the texture pack definitely helps make these houses stand out a lot more. Without the
Yeah.
texture pack, there would be no looking really good. But back to moving on. We're gonna come up these little stairs right here.
This is a tree house that, I mean, this is a build world, so, I mean, might as well throw in a tree house. Since there are trees, I did add some interior in here. This is not a tutorial, I actually did this by myself, but I mean, it's not really that hard to make a treehouse, so, I mean, got like a deck out here surrounded by fence so you don't fall off,
Don't
and,
want to fall and break a leg.
there are more houses. I think you did this one, actually.
I did this one, yeah. This one was a little bit tougher, but still in the long run easy. You come upstairs, you got your furnaces, you got your little living quarters couch here. You can take a nap there, take a nap in there. You got your bed, you got your nice deck. Come sit out on the deck. There's no pool for this one, sadly. Maybe I can make one.
I did this one over here. We also use a tutorial for this one because it's just a lot easier to follow steps instead of trying to calculate a bunch of stuff for multiple houses in a city. So, got interior here, got the fridge, gives you some pork chop, the beds, and as you saw, we came in through a garage actually. So once again, this follows the same road thing. It's probably going to change to look more like a road.
This house was another challenging type of house, but relatively easy. As always, tutorials are easy. Follow the steps. Depends on who's telling the tutorial. So come up here. This is where, you'd probably have your bed or your kitchen. And my DualShock's low. So let me plug that in real fast. You come down here. You could either, like I said, put your bed here or upstairs, wherever you would prefer. I haven't put it yet. But here's the best part. Go through these doors. Boom. A nice baby little pool sitting right next to it. Makes the house more complete with the way the house and the pools are set up. Looks great.
I did this one. And once you come in here, I did add interiors. You can see pretty simple house. I mean, just like 2 floors. Got some slabs for the floor, chests, the beds, and more chests. And a jukebox.
Basic interior stuff. No need to explain what a lot of the interior is.
I mean, you can, I'm sure you can probably figure it out. And over here is actually a village that spawned. We decided to change the flooring, like the gravel path, to our road and add it into our city, because you might as well, since it kind of merges into our builds, might as well add it in. It's kind of weird
here are pretty nice
because
they're very nice people.
it did spawn with 2 blacksmiths, and personally I'd never seen that before, and I thought it was just like the weirdest thing. But yeah, it came with 2 blacksmiths. Very odd.
And I'm pretty sure we've covered almost everything in this build. In this part of
so yeah,
what we have currently done.
That's about the entire city right now. As you can see, I mean, there's a lot of trees you can go through if you want to do that. You don't have to stay on the path, but you know, that's about it for the city so far. I'm sure that was a pretty long tour. Probably around like 40-30 minutes. But, as you can see, this is a lot of stuff that we've done. It looks really nice, and I think in total we've been working on this for about like 2.5 weeks. Obviously not straight. I mean, there was a few days that we didn't even get on at all, but we'll be on for like a couple hours at most, and then we'll just do whatever, you know. But
Most of the time, we're never worrying about building big mansions like that one over there. That's
yeah,
gonna be our
those
only
are
big
the
mansion.
most time-consuming builds.
We're not gonna waste any more time. We're just gonna keep going and going. Whether we build tutorials or we build our own, we're just gonna keep doing it, and we'll just give another update on it.
So yeah, that'll do it for this tour. We'll be back maybe within like a week or two, maybe sooner. Depends on how much work we get done between the time that we upload this and, you know, when we get stuff added in here. But thanks for watching. If you sat through the whole thing, I appreciate that. Drop a like if you enjoyed. Eventually we will release this map for you guys to be able to enjoy on your own or add stuff to. I guess I'll see you guys in the next one.